Hello everybody, welcome back. This is your Yashashwini in front of you all. You know that today I am going to teach you all a wonderful lesson. So shall we see what the lesson is? Come on. So first of all, you see a picture over here. Can you identify what the picture is? It is about hunters and gatherers. It's chapter 2, lesson 1 in history. So I'm sure that you all are gonna love the video. So first of all, let's move. Okay, so what can we learn? Okay, what can we learn from the past? This is gonna be right now, okay? We can learn several things. You know what we can learn? We can learn about hunters and gatherers, the food they eat, and why did they move? How do we know about these people? How did these people choose to live in? Huh? Rock painting, finding about fire, names and dates. A changing environment, the beginning of farming and herding, domestication, a new way of life, and the other things we all are going to just simply discuss. Right, guys? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, but before we start, I wanted to tell you all about me. I'm Yashashwini. My channel is Yashu Speaks. I will be teaching a lot of lessons for all of you for 6th standard, and I teach. Okay, I have come in today with a new lesson. I feel very happy to teach you all. And once you always come in, I wanted to tell you all something. Make sure that you have your pen, notebook. Okay, to go and bring them. I'll give you 10 seconds. Right? Time starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the last number is 0. Great. Okay, so now let's see each topic and discuss a lot of things. Okay, so the first doubt which all of us have is, who are hunters and gatherers? Or do we have a doubt? We have, who are hunters and gatherers? Now tell me, friends, do you also get the same doubt? Because we see something about, we are going to learn about hunters and gatherers, but who are hunters and gatherers? So now, these hunters and gatherers are same like us, only they are. But they are earlier people. Who they are? They are earlier people. So, why do we call them earlier people? Because they did not have these technology which we have in the current world. Okay, they were nomads. We all know about nomads, right? Like that they were. They were not so educated. They were the starting stage of uh, people. Okay, they were starting stage of humans. So that was very nice to see that we are learning about them. We are gonna learn about the earlier people, right? So first, in the text given here, do you know what they have given? It's given like they are also a society, okay? So hunter-gatherers is a human living in a society which most or all food is obtained by collecting, okay, wild plants and wild animals. Hunter-gatherers, okay, they just hunt everything. Okay, now you may have a doubt. We all are known as people, but they are also people. But why their name is hunters and gatherers? Yes, why do we call them as hunter and gatherers? Hunter gatherers. You know why? Because they collected roots, foods, stones, like fruits. They collected many more. They always go and get collector. So what we say when we gather, go and gather all your required materials. We say, right? So mean gather means going and grabbing them like this. Okay, I want this in supermarket. We just go right when it's a big offer. What do? We go, I want this one, and we grab and get everything, right? So they also go and grab fruits, and many more, right? So that's why they have a name called as gatherers. And why the name hunters is because to eat animals or flesh. First of all, what do they need to do? They need to hunt the animals. They need to kill the animals. So right now we use guns and many more things, right? But at that time and all, there were no guns and everything. Okay, they used to put arrow and hunt them like the hunters hunt, right? So that's why hunter gatherers very easy. I think you all have understood what we all are talking about, right everyone? Okay, so now without wasting time, let's move to the next slide. Now let's see, what do they eat? Okay, so they eat flesh, fruits, nuts, and whatever available. Okay, first of all, they did not even cook them. Okay, they eat raw meat. I feel very bad, but after some time, they did something. So about that, we will discuss after some time. Now, the very important point is hunters and gatherers, will they stay at one place for a long time? Is it difficult for them, right? Many hunters and gatherers, we all know that these hunters and gatherers move from one place to another. But why did they move? Which will run? This is the question which in all of our point which will be running. Okay? So, the first thing. Okay, here I have given you the answer. Okay? We have a lot, but first let's see this one. Okay, so what the first thing is, now tell me, you are at one place. Okay, you are in a farm. Okay, your grandma is gonna tell you, go, here are some plants, go and pick the fruits from them. And what you do, you have finished everything, and now your grandma says to pick everything, and what do, you have finished. After some distance, you have another some plants, and now you need to go there. So from one place to another, you are gonna move. What you're gonna do, so you're gonna move the same. So what we discussed now, even the hunters and gatherers do the same thing. What they do, if they have been stayed at one place, all the required materials like animals may be finished, flesh may be not available, right? So flesh may be not available, and the other one thing is fruits. Okay, fruits. When we keep on eating, what they will happen? They will go. They will not. They will be not there, right? So that's why. So that is what the first one. So in search of food to fill their tummies, they may go. And the second thing is, animals move from one place to another. To hunt these animals, what do the hunter gatherers do? They need to also follow them to hunt them, right? Okay, they also need to follow them, so they need to hunt. So that's why they need to follow their movements, where they go, how they move, and many more. So that's what, in one simple line we can say, that to follow their movements, they went. So is it clear? We have another two things. Let's see right now. Third one, we all know that plants bear fruits. Okay, bear in different seasons. Okay, if you are having like mango, will this mango be throughout the year? No, right? It has some season, it has some period. So they may move according to that. So in one place, in that area, maybe only like apple fruits may be available. Okay, so in the next season they want to eat mango, so they need to go and search of another place, right? And now the fourth one, you all are going to tell me. For that, I'm gonna give you all 10 seconds. Okay, guess it and tell me. And I'm gonna give you all one small clue. You know what clue it is? If without that, no one of us would know. Without that, No one of us, even you or me or anyone, won't at all live. Let it be a plant or animal. No human being lives with it. I'm giving you 10 seconds. Your timer starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Great. I hope many of you have got it right. Okay, so you can't share your answers with me, but I'll tell you the answer. Okay, it is water. Okay, it's water. Without water, is it possible for any of us to live here? Maybe you or me. Is it possible, guys? Probably not. Because water is the main thing which each and every one of us need to live. If in one place, like if it is very, how to say, yeah, right now we have something called as, we have two things, okay? One is the area where in the north side and all, what happens? They no need to be, they always no need to wait for the rain, right? So they no need to wait for the rain. So what happens? It's very easy for them. Okay. So if people who are in south, maybe the water in that area maybe not available, so they need to move. They need to go to another river or lake to get again water. I think you all got the point. That was great. I had a nice time. Did you all have a nice time with me? Sure, we'll discuss about it later. Okay, guys. So now, isn't it very? There may be a question in you all, but you may not be able to say to me. But I can identify the question because I got that correct. I got the question same. I got the same question. You know what it is? We studied this much. But do we know? How can we know about these people? Is there someone who's alive from that period till today's life? No, that's probably not, because no one lives for that much lifespan, right? Okay, so here you can find two people in the screen, right, guys? Can you see them? Yeah. So these two persons are called as archaeologists. Archaeologists. So do you know what they are? They search. Okay, what they do, wherever they see even a small stone helps us to find who they are. They collect all samples. They are like scientists. They are one of the scientists. Even they learn about the past. They learn about the history. Okay, they are not. They don't study about. They are not geologists, but or they are the persons who study about rock and minerals. Understood? Rock and minerals. Okay. Yes, guys. So they study about rock and minerals, which I said you all right now. Why do they study them? They study them to know about the earlier human beings. Okay. So in this way only, we all get to know about them. So as they found, we all are studying. Each and everything which we're using now is being found by the earlier human beings. Even the single fire your mom cooks, right? I mean, I'm not saying the whole, even the stove they did not find. They started the main point, we implemented it. Okay, they did not, when they born itself, when they were also, they did not find all the things. They found the main point of it, we continued it. Okay, good. So, they also study about dinosaurs. How do we know about dinosaurs? Because sometime if some person gives, we found a bone of a dinosaur. And that time they go research on it. And then they say whether it is a dinosaur or not. Then they go deep research on it. Okay, guys? In this way only, we all found like some of the pots and the things they used. Okay, so shall we move to the next one? Here we move. We studied a lot of things, but the one thing which is very, very essential for us, that is a home. A home is a good thing which protects us from rain. And what does it do? Sometimes protects us from enemies and thieves, right? Okay, so choosing a place to live. Place is what each and every person needs, right? Now only I told you about that. Even hunter-gatherers need place. But where do they live? Do they live in a home like us? Really? Like buildings, big bigs and all. No, they did not live in buildings, but the place they lived is now very famous. You know that? That is, they choose to live in caves and rock shelters because they provide shelter from rain, heat, and wind. Grasslands developed around 12,000 years ago. Earlier people painted on the walls of the caves. Wow, nice to see. Like, we can see that we all see many of the caves, like Karnool caves in Andhra Pradesh. There are many more. Find them all. Okay, you need to find them out. Okay, so they lived in these caves. You know, there is another secret. Why did they live in these caves? Is because caves are always very near to rivers. Okay, beside caves only the plants will be. So that's a very easy for them, right? Great. We all should say that they had learned many of the things. Now we just studied that they painted on the walls of the caves. Now let's study about that painting. Okay, rock painting. Many of the people living in caves. Okay, most of the people live in caves. Right now only we discussed about it. They use these rock paintings to communicate by themselves. So, do they know that time itself, like Hindi, Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada, or English, or any other thing? What language do they use? Maybe they may use something like languages, but this also maybe. We can say that maybe, okay? Not exactly. We can say that maybe they use them to communicate, okay? They use them to communicate. And the next one is if they wanted to hunt an animal. If they wanted to hunt an animal, what do they do? In the caves, they draw that rough sketch of the animal and they draw some animal sketch and while they go, today this is gonna be striked out. Today when we come, we all are gonna strike out and fill our tummies. Huh? To do that, they may do before hunting. Okay, these paintings show about wild animals drawing with a lot of skills. They, if you see that, right, they all are with a lot of experience only we can draw like that. Okay, we all use fire. Okay, now let's see. Now, I'm gonna give you all one activity. You no need to do right now, but after some time. What it is find out whenever your mother cooks, okay? Whenever your mother cooks, in the morning, evening, night, or midnight too, okay? Does she, what she use, the major thing. Even there is no salt also, she can do something and give it to you. Or she can do anything. Just she can slice the tomatoes and just fry them and give to you. But there's one thing to do each and everything it's needed. I'll give you 20 seconds this time. I'm not gonna count. I'll come back, okay? So the time starts now. I'm counting, guys. I'm counting. 10 seconds is over. Okay, guys. That was great. You know that you may say, even without salt, how can we cook? But to cook, what do we need? We let's see how do they find about the fire. We need to know about it, right? So we found them in Kurnool caves, which is in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so what happened is they need to sharp their tools to hunt, right? They need to sharp their tools. So while they were sharpening, a small light came. What came? A small light came. They thought, and they kept something like leaves, and they did. Fire started coming. Okay, so that was an accident. It was very accident. Okay, so you all are gonna try and tell me. Okay, now let's see about names and dates. Okay, now let's see about names and dates. So as we have studied about these many things, we need to know about names and dates. You know what are names and dates? Okay, here you can see the names and dates. So archaeologists have given lengthy names for the times that we are studying. They call the earlier period the Paleolithic, which comes from the two Greek words paleo meaning old and lithic meaning stone. So it's called as the Old Stone Age. So as it is a long period of time, we started dividing into three parts. One is the Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic. Okay? The Paleolithic period extends from 2 million years ago to about 12,000 years ago. The long stretch of time divided into lower, middle, upper Paleolithic. This long span of time covers 99% of human history. Such a great history, right? The period when we find the environment changes beginning about 12,000 years ago till about 10,000 years ago is called as the Mesolithic, which is the Middle Age, Middle Stone. The stone tools we found during the period are generally tiny, okay? Are called microliths. So micro, what do we mean by micro? Small. So these stones were small. First of all, they used big ones. Big ones. And then they began to use small ones. Right? That's why we call them as microlith. That's why we call them as microlith. Microliths were probably stuck on the handles of stones or wood to make tools such as saws and stick cycles. Okay. At the same time, older variety of tools continued to be used. The next stage was about 10,000 years ago. This known as the Neolithic. Now, tell with me, Neolithic, okay? Neolithic, okay? Come on, let's see. Neolithic. Okay, there's some part which I can feel that it's Neolithic. Neolithic. It sounds like N-E-W, Neolithic, okay? So, new, it's a modern, okay? So, then, okay, so that's what Neolithic. What do you think the word Neolithic is? Okay, so we have also mentioned the names of some places. You will find the names of more places in the later chapter. Very often we use dates. We use the present date names of places where people lived in the. Where do the people live in the? Okay, so now changing environment. Around 12,000 years ago, there was a major changing in the climate. Okay, so what happened? The grasslands increased, and what happened? Everyone. So the animals like deer eats grass. All the grass-eating animals raised. Once they raised, like onions raised, they raised like they all raised. Okay, so. What happened is now everywhere they were only those animals. So the persons who hunted them, I mean the hunters gatherers who hunted them, they need to follow their movements. So they were also started eating the grass. In this way, they started herding and rearing. Okay. So they started rearing animals. Fish also became an important. Okay, important. Fish was also an important one. Next, the beginning of farming and herding. Okay, so farming and herding, how it became is, this was also a time when several grains rearing losses. Okay, including wheat, barley, rice grew. Okay, wheat and barley, rice. Okay, grew naturally in different parts of the subcontinent. Men, women, children probably collected these grains as food and how learn them where they need to grow and when they ripen. They may have led them to think about growing plants on their own. In this way, people became farmers. Once they have started, then even till now, farmers are there. Because of the farmers only, we all are able to eat happily. People could also attract and then tame the animals by leaving food for them near the shelters. The first animal to be tamed. Okay, I'm gonna stop right now. You all are gonna tell me what was the animal which was being used to tame. Can you all tell me? Okay, so can you tell me which is a loyal animal, which is very kind to human? It's probably dog. So the first animal was to be tamed is the dog. Later, people encouraged animals that were related gentle, which were all gentle, to come near the camps where they lived. These animals, such as sheep, goats, cattle, and also the pig, lived in the herds. And most of them ate grass. Often, people protected these animals from attacks by the other wild animals. This is how they became herders. Can you think of any reason which the dog was perhaps the first animal to be tamed, as it was very kind to humans? That's why. If you have any other answers, please share me the comments. Okay, guys, that was a great day. And before we move in, okay, I wanted to tell you all that the domestication was a very important one. The domestication, like now we heard about the dogs and everything, right? And there was another one which everyone we used. You know what it was? It was called as the. We learned about the names and dates and many more. And next one we learned is about the burials. Okay, in a village, what happened is they believed that when we dig the humans along when they die, okay, when we keep them along with the goat or any other thing, in the next world they will have nice food. So that's why archaeologists have found that one of the human would be buried within goats. Okay, okay, guys. And that was a great session with you all. I hope you all have learned the lesson very, very clearly. I love you all. Please like me, share me, subscribe me to get more videos according to 6 standards. Please like me, share me. I have a lot of videos in my channel. Please go there, visit them. And don't forget to subscribe me. This is Yashashwini signing off.